CTV News. I'm Jana Baker.
And I'm Tony King. The softball team season started earlier this spring. We go to Khaki Field for more.
This year, the Oxford softball team has had drastic improvements since last season and has had much success since the beginning of the season. I talked to senior Kiara McNair on the team's success.
I've heard that they had some trouble in the past, but this year we are doing really well. And I'm proud of these girls. We all come together and we're like a big family. I mean, we fight and argue and stuff, but we still love each other like a family. And when we come together, we actually do fantastic things.
The team is currently 9-4-1 and has had huge wins, notably against rival Lafayette, which they most recently beat 12-2.
Like, these ones have been fantastic, and like, I'm new here, so I know that Lafayette was a big rivalry, and when we first played them, it was 1-1, but we played them recently and we blew them out 12-2, so that felt amazing, actually.
The Lady Chargers' next home game is on April 12th at 6 o'clock versus Saltillo. A district win would further them on the road to state.
Our goal is to grow closer as a team, to pick each other up when we're down, to take it one game at a time, and to just leave it all on the field. I mean, that's it. We're going to make it far. I believe we're going to make it far and make it as far as possible, but I have a lot of faith in all these girls.
This has been Catherine Field with CTV News.
We go to Nathan Baker for the latest edition of Charger in the Halls.
Well, it was alright. It was a time of like relaxing between school and having a nice break. Got to relax with friends, hang out, basically.
It was pretty good. I went to the beach with my friends and family.
It was pretty good. I just stayed at home most of it. I started going to the gym actually.
So I went to DC for my spring break with my family. It was pretty cool. I was there for a week. I got to see a lot of different monuments. Went to the National Mall, which was a lot of fun.
I value spring break because it's a good thing for students to get a little break of school, and if they were struggling, to have a little break to get their grades back up if they need to.
I think it gives some times off for the students, because I think summer break's a pretty long break, but I think these like intermediate breaks for like a week or so during like Christmas break, I think it gives them time just to relax.
I think that's a great time off for the students. You know, I think that we hit a point between our third and fourth 9 weeks where students are ready to kind of wind down. So I think that spring break really helps out a lot in giving them a chance to unwind from that third 9 weeks and coming back to school from winter break.
Finding something to do this spring can be tough. However, Luke Kelly found a few options.
One of the best things to do in Oxford in the spring, especially if the weather is nice, is to go walking on the Whirlpool trails. It's a great opportunity to get some exercise and to enjoy the warm spring weather after a long and cold winter. The Grove is a great place to go on a boring spring day. It's nice to go and relax, to take your mind off of school and other stress in your life. The grass and trees are beginning to become green again, and the warm weather makes the Grove an excellent place to be. And finally, another great thing to do on a nice day is to go to an Ole Miss baseball game. Baseball is always fun, but it's even better in the springtime when the weather is perfect to sit down and watch a game.
Yeah!
This has been Luke Kelly reporting for CTV News.
A cryotherapy clinic has recently been opened in Oxford. We go to Jana Baker for more.
While winter may be over, a new type of chill has come to Oxford called cryotherapy. Cryotherapy is a type of treatment that uses extremely cold temperatures to boost recovery times, similar to taking an ice bath. Now you may be wondering, why would anyone want to go below zero? It turns out that cryotherapy is credited to numerous health benefits, including increased metabolism and muscle flexibility.
So cryotherapy is an extreme cooling process. It's a whole body treatment. So from your bottom of your chin all the way down, you are in this like cylinder tube type thing, and it blows super extremely cold air from like -200 to -240 temperatures all over, and it's basically a 3-minute just whole body process of like refreshing the body, cleaning out the blood, restoring the muscles, that kind of thing. Most people in Oxford are coming for muscle recovery after workouts, and I have a lot of people that come for chronic pain and for sleep. It also can help with weight loss, it can help with skin things, basically just to feel better if you're just feeling like crap. I get in there and I just feel like refreshed, like a new person. So there's a lot of benefits to it.
With any treatment, there is always a risk. I talked to Sue Ann Messer, owner of Oxford Cryotherapy, to get more information on the procedures needed for this treatment.
So everybody wears 2 pairs of gloves, like a small pair and a bigger pair, and then you wear socks and booties. So you cover your like extremities because they get colder faster. And other than that, like if you have any heart conditions or if you have high blood pressure, like you can't do it just for safety precautions.
Although forms of this treatment have been used since the 1970s, cryotherapy has recently become popular among celebrities and famous athletes, including Mandy Moore and LeBron James.
One, because it's super cool and people just want to do something that's cool, and second, because it's all natural and holistic. Like it's better than, you know, an ice bath, or it's better than taking like a bunch of medications to fix things. Like it's super easy, you just freeze and then you just like feel great. So I think like, you know, people, especially athletes and celebrities, like they have the money to invest in something that is so good. Like there's nothing really that can hurt you doing it. So I think that's why like they're catching on, and now like everyday people are catching on too.
While I may not be a celebrity, I am definitely interested in this very cool treatment. I've got my protective gear on. Let's go.
Deep breaths.
Okay, so I just got done and I feel really tingly and really kind of cold, but it feels so good. I'm so excited to see what it does. This has been Jana Baker reporting for CTV News. That's all for this episode of CTV News. From Oxford High School, I'm Jana Baker.
And I'm Tony King. On behalf of the staff, have a great week, and we'll see you next time.